Welcome, this is a daily race around Brands Hatch Indy circuit. It's in the Skyline GTR. These are a little bit of a handful as they have very tail happy and not a lot of grip through the corners, but it should make for fun racing. I am about 8/10 off pole, so I'm in the mix. Looks like a reasonably close field, so it should make for interesting racing with lots of scope for people to make mistakes. This circuit, but it's a tough circuit to drive, and I'm not very confident into this particular corner, Paddock Hill Bend. I'm in third place. I've got to almost attack to keep myself safe from the cars behind. There's thankfully a bit of racing up in front, and I just try and get down the inside of this car just to apply a little bit of pressure to him, but it doesn't quite work out. I'm on the outside of the corner, and so I drop back in behind and let him go. Still close behind here, and the guy in front runs wide. It looks like there might be an opportunity to make a pass, but he seems to gather it up rather well, and I get a bit of a wobble, so I can't actually make any progress. I'm pretty close to him, and the gap back to fourth place is stable and far enough that hopefully I can keep him at bay at the moment. However, I'm approaching my bogey corner of Paddock Hill Bend, so anything could happen. But thankfully we're through safely, and the car in front is very sideways through there. It allows me to get a run on him up the hill into Druids. I stick my nose down the inside. He's rather a lot of curb. Nice and clean move in the end, through into second. The car in front gets wide, and it's Christmas come early, or late, because it's just after Christmas. And I'm through into the lead. I was gifted that one. I'm very happy with that, but the car behind is now right on my tail. He gets a better run through there, and it's very close. And into here, I just get a bit of a slide on, and then I think I'm just tapped by him. Not sure. Jury's out. I don't think he got a penalty. I didn't get a penalty. Perhaps I was just cautious on the brakes. I think I got a tank slapper and he just slipped through, but rather annoying. I had the lead for about a corner and a half and then threw it away. Because of the bad run, I've got this car coming down the inside of me, and I'm wide into paddock, and there he goes. I'm down to third, and my race is rapidly falling apart. However, the rules here is to never give up, because you never know when things might turn. So I keep going. I've got a gap back to fourth, so I just need to settle down and try and keep on the tail of these two in front, make some progress. All things being equal, in theory I should be slightly quicker than the guy in second place, because he qualified behind me on the grid, but you never know if someone's done a clean qualifying lap or not. But in theory I should be able to catch this guy. He gets a bit wide there, so I just show him my nose down the inside of Druids. That wasn't ever a pass, and then he's wide, and he's dropped it, and through I go. Hopefully I applied some pressure to him on the way into Druids, and that just made him crack and make the mistake that allowed me back through. Coming under a bit of pressure here. Guy in third's got a better run than me down the main straight, so I'm going to be under pressure into Paddock Hill Bend, and I'm forced to the inside line, and I definitely fluff my brake in there and square off the corner, and back through he goes again. So basically, rule of thumb, if you're racing me, put a move on me at Paddock Hill Bend because I will make a mess of it. So as always with racing, never give up. The guy's tight into the corner and then wide on the exit, so it just keeps me in the hunt, allows me to get a bit closer to him. Half second back now, and gaining. He's using a lot of road, he's very wide there, almost have a contact there. Just stand on the brakes to avoid anything. It does mean I'm a lot closer coming onto the main straight. I'm just picking up a slight slipstream and actually closing the gap down to under 3/10 as we start the last lap. Then into Paddock, my bogey corner, and I'm not quite sure what happened there. I think he broke very early. I'm sure I didn't brake late, but I gave him a good old whack up the backside, and somehow we both stay on the road. But then I'm not quite sure what's going on there. He leaves the door wide open. So I'm assuming he's running down a penalty, because I think he got a penalty for braking too early into Paddock, because I hit him so hard there really, and I was not doing anything dissimilar to previous laps. And actually, as the race wears on, he drops another place. So I think he got quite a big penalty for that, let's call it blocking manoeuvre at Paddock Hill. And so that allows me through into second, but obviously with half a lap left to go, first place is 4 seconds up the road. So there's no chance of catching him unless he made some major mistake, which he didn't. So I'm happy with that. Qualified third, finished second, and my sportsmanship rating has gone up, so overall good result.